Behold, my children, the wall of completion. Actually, that's kind of a lie. All I did was take the Sonic poster that was over there, and I put it over here. I wanted to get more posters, but apparently the store doesn't have posters of my liking. It's all just Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift posters. They're too realistic posters, so really the wall hasn't changed at all, so I'm even calling it the wall of completion. This is probably the worst intro I have ever done on this channel. With that being said, hello everyone, and welcome to a mega stream of reading, reaction, One Piece, academia, stuff you could ever envision. Welcome to... Why am I doing the intro twice? Hello and welcome to me reading the next two chapters of an extraordinary miracle. What am I even doing anymore? I'm lost track. Basically, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read through the newest One Piece chapter. I'm going to read through the newest My Hero Academia chapter. And that's pretty much all I need to say. Let's see. I'm going to start off with One Piece, you know, because I've always been doing live streams of One Piece so far. So let's just start with that and see where it goes. Last time on One Piece. Everyone was trying to escape Big Mom. Pedro made the sacrifice. That's right. Pedro sacrificed himself by blowing him and Perospero up to goddamn smithereens. And I don't know. Nothing happened after that. All right, let's just dive right into this. Let me check the comments real quick just to see if anyone. Hello, Mercenary Wolf. Always good to see you. With that being said, same rules apply. In terms, I will not be showing every panel because I don't want to get sued. I will not. I will have a variety of voices to do while I'm doing this, so these can be more fun. But yeah, not showing every panel. Let's just get started because you know that's why you all came here, not for my stupid intros. All right, so here we go. Pulling up One Piece 878. Here we go. We're looking at the cover page right now, which is just everyone taking a nice summer break. Brook is relaxing right next to Nami's panties. The dream has been fulfilled, ladies and gentlemen. Chopper's eating a watermelon. Everyone's just relaxing. Zoro is spitting watermelon seeds at a cat. You don't believe me? What, you don't believe me? I'm 10 seconds in, and I'm already loving this. Look at that. Look how beautiful it is. I don't think I can zoom in anymore, can I? Ah, too much. Yeah. So Zoro in the cover page is shooting a cat. Knowing Zoro and how deadly he is, that cat is probably dead and full of bullet holes. Sad way to live, really. All right, stop sharing now. And here comes the lag. I'm already lagging, aren't I? It's the price I pay. All right, so next page. We begin with Pedro having a flashback? I think so. Oh, and Big Mom's talking. Mama, a true man, I see. Let's go with 50 years. Try and survive this. Sounds like an Eggman quote. Get a load of this. So the chapter's called Mink Tribe, Guardian's Chief Pedro, who's totally alive. Anyway, so the flashback continues with is that Perospero? Yeah, Perospero is talking to Pedro on a ship, and he's going, well done, Peroin. How old are you now? And Pedro says, 27. With 50 years of your life taken away, you've now in effect lived 77 years. How many years do you have left in you, I wonder? How old is he now? Questions for later. Moving on. So Pedro is handcuffed. I assume they're taking him back to Zou. I have no idea where they're going. So Pedro's saying, I'll make sure to at least choose where I die. And Perospero continues, the Nox in the Nox Pirates. Is it the joke Nox Nox? That was a terrible joke. What the hell am I doing even more? Does it refer to the night? That's a pretty depressing name. And, oh, we have a flashback within a flashback because now we have Kid Pedro. He's like, Roger! Are we going to get a Goldie Roger cameo here in just a second? Are we going to see Goldie Roger? All right, continue. Roger, Lord Odin, allow me to accompany you. Why did I give him that voice? Back to flashback, Pedro. I guess it means that there's no such thing as an endless night. Roger's talking. His body's shown, but there's a ward bubble blocking his face. Of course that would happen in Roger's flashback. So Roger say, boy, you gotta stay on standby for now. And Pedro is like, ah! There he is! There's one of my favorite characters to ever look at. Oh, far right panel. Look at that. Oh, he looks quite different from every time we see him in a flashback. Looks kind of weird, but it's Goldie fucking Roger. It's Goldie Roger. What else can I say? Holy crap. Oh, it's so good to see him. Goldie Roger. Did I ever talk about Goldie Roger on my channel before? I don't think so. So, all right. So Roger is one of my favorite characters. You know how in like some shonen series, there's like that one character that's meant to be a figurehead and so inspirational and so powerful, blah, 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 like a real role model, like a real Superman kind of figure. Roger, for me, is that figure. He's like All Might from My Hero Academia. He's like the fourth Hokage when we saw him in part 1 of Naruto. Not part 2, because in part 1, there was just like a lot of mysteries. Like, the fourth Hokage was a true hero. He did all this for you, Naruto, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, Roger kind of did the same thing. I just love Roger, man. I love seeing it. All right, so let's... Roger then says, my time is limited. Listen up, everyone. Sooner or later... oh, wait, no, all right, listen up. Everyone, there you go, sooner or later gets their own time to shine. That feels very meta. That feels very meta, because that's how Oda does things in all his arcs. He gives at least one character a moment to shine, and he gives everyone a moment to shine, whether it's a good guy or a former bad guy. Everyone gets their moment in an arc, so that feels very meta. All right, moving on now. So we then have a quote that says, Pedro, they say Roger's dead. And I mean, when he's dead, I mean, he was like killed easily. Like, this is a problem that I've always had in One Piece, because it feels so weird in the grand scheme of things. Because when Roger got killed, it was through just like 2 dinky little swords stabbed right through his chest. And then you have like his equal, Whitebeard, who was stabbed, shot, had magma run through him, blasted by light, frozen, just have his face blown off by a magma fist, or was it a cannonball? Just, it took all that, and Whitebeard died standing proud, no wounds on his back. And then it's like, I am the man equal to Roger. And then you look back in the series, and here's Roger just sitting down, all Indian style. It's just like, find One Piece, and then 2 tiny swords go in him, and that's it. He's dead. I always found that to be humorous. I wonder, like, did he allow himself to die or whatever? Was it the disease? Who knows? I just found that to be just a funny death scene. All right, moving on. So Pedro would still talk about what Nox means in the Nox Pirates. In other words, Nox, the night really means this. Load the next page. The Nox in Nox Pirates means the Wi-Fi is terrible. Oh, now over there. The Nox means the dark before the dawn. There is a Dark Knight quote that I could easily say right now, but I feel like it's already been said. So, moving on now. I will not go to the Dark Knight levels of quotes. So, Pedro then's like, if I can serve as the foundation for the world that the masters await, well, I couldn't ask for anything more, and I should have time enough to do just that. I should have time to think about this as I blow into 10,000 little pieces. All right, so now we cut back to present time. Giant explosion. Everyone's probably yelling, Pedro! He's so dead. Moving on to the next page. Luffy's yelling, Pedro, Carrot, Pedro, Katakuri. No way, Brother Peros. And Brook and Chopper are crying? I think. It looks like they're... What is this? Let's read this panel, shall we? Let's take a deep, long look at this panel because I need scientific help with this. Look at the panel with Chopper and Brook. What? I know they're trapped in candy, but are they crying inside the candy or what? I just love how their speech bubble is still interrupted. Like Brook is going, I wonder that Pedro being muffled, like, and then the speech bubble just goes. All right, so moving on. So it looks like, oh, the Thousand Sunny is free. Someone yells out, his candy's melting away. I didn't think that's how candy worked when, you know, by Devil Fruit. How does the candy melt? I know, like, there was a giant explosion, and, you know, that flames melt things, but... like, whenever Perospero doesn't use his power or he's killed, everything he makes just simply melts away. Huh. It's interesting. Just got my brain thinking for a second there. So his candy is melting away. Does this mean Perospero is dead? Because if Perospero is dead, I am okay with this, and I am not okay with this. One of those two choices, we will see if the answer is revealed at the end of this chapter. Probably not. And the explosion was powerful enough to knock Big Mom over on her side. Wait a minute. So an explosion from Pedro, just a few, like, how many pounds of TNT strapped to his chest, that blew up. That explosion was enough to knock Big Mom over, but a bomb going off on a wedding cake tower that blew up, causing everyone to fall over, and if I remember right, Big Mom landed just fine. But a Pedro TNT suicide bomb, yeah, okay, that's enough to knock her down. I'm probably getting that wrong. But, moving on now. So, Jinbei's going, what crazy? Pedro! I guess he just realized it. So the Thousand Sunny is now free, sailing the ocean blue. And it looks like everyone's fine. But they're still surrounded by Big Mom ships. And so it's like, the firstborn, Lord Perospero, was he brought down with the explosion? I found it. I found the greatest face to go with that voice. Oh my God. Look at the left panel in the middle. Look at his stupid face. That's the face that voice would come out of. Oh no! Like, he looks like, how do I say this? 18th century Morty from Rick and Morty, all grown up and decided to wear like this, like Lord Farquaad's wig from Shrek. It's like, oh jeez, Lord Perospero, I guess he's dead now. And then the guy next to him is just like, my mouse mask is uncomfortable with this. Moving on now. All right, so Chopper and Brook are now completely free, and we can tell that they're free because of their speech bubbles going, boo! That's what it says, and gaga. And then Chopper's like, I thought I was gonna die. And then Jim is like, you guys, checking on them. And Carrot is yelling, Pedro! And then Nami wraps her arms around Carrot, specifically around the butt area. Okay, whatever. I mean, should I even say anything? Because I don't think I need to say anything about that. And Nami's yelling, no, Carrot. We can't lose you yet, Carrot. You still have to be a Nakama so you can fulfill the theories of everyone else. So you can fulfill all the theories of One Piece. So, all right, Nami seems like, he saved us. Until just now, the chance we would get out of this safely was 0%. And then Carrot's just like, I don't care. Eee! That's her speech bubble. And Luffy's like, can we fly? Oh, I'm sorry. Luffy is voiced by Solid Snake. Nami. Liquid. There we go. Can we fly, Nami? Can we fly to Metal Gear? Fly to Shadow Moses Island immediately. I think I got it. Can we fly, Nami? And then I was like, preparations are complete. We're off, men. Yes, men. All of you are men. Especially you, Nami and Carrot. You're the manliest men on this ship. Joke speaks for itself. Oh, and Katakuri's still on the ship. I like how Luffy's just like, everyone, we're leaving this right now. And then Katakuri's just standing over here, is like, yeah, I guess they are leaving. Should I do anything? Should I just stand and watch? Maybe if I stay here, I will be the next Nakama. So, moving on to, there's more. All right, so Luffy's yelling, if we let the second go to waste. Big Mom's still falling. Big Mom's still on the ground. We'll never be able to face Pedro again. Yeah, very nice close-up shot there. And now he's like, leave the sails as they are. Chopper, Brook, you guys conscious? I mean, I assumed they were. Set bearings to northwest. Fire coupe de burst. And Chopper's like, Jinbei? And Jinbei's like, tell me what to do. I'll do it. And then, oh, Big Mom's getting up again. And she's just going, ugh. Actually, to be honest, that speech bubble where she goes, ugh, is the most original dialogue she's had for the past 5 chapters. Because remember, the past 5 chapters, it's just been her going, wedding cake. So Katakuri's like, every last one of you bastards, getting all fired up. Oh, Carrot's looking angrily at Katakuri. Are you going to get the dream match? Carrot versus Katakuri. All right, so now all the ships in Big Mom's fleet are taking aim at the Straw Hats. And it's like, oh, I'm going to use that guy again. All ships aim for the enemy vessel and, oh, geez, prepare to fire. How dare you hurt Lord Sparrow? I'm going to die for that. All right, so the cannons are taking place. They're getting ready to kill everyone. Carrot lunges at Katakuri. Here we go. Get out of here, Big Mom pirates. And now we get a flashback of her story. Because, of course, why not? We have time for another flashback. So Carrot is thinking, oh, I know, Pedro is saying in the flashback, she isn't cut out for the sword. And then I assume that's Wanda by the getup. Maybe, I don't know. Don't butt in, Pedro. Carrot will become a great swordsman under me. She will be the greatest rabbit swordsman of them all. As soon as she defeats Dracul Mehair in battle in about 500 chapters. So moving on, we see young Carrot have her electric paws out. And I think, yeah, Pedro saying, doesn't matter how you do it, become a strong warrior. And wait, everyone, sooner or later, gets their own time to shine. That's really cool. I like that. I really like that. Pedro using Roger's words, just in the casual conversation. That just shows how much influence Roger has. That's pretty cool. So I guess with this, Carrot's gonna lunge in and get a blow on Katakuri. Oh, she's doing it. Electrical moving in. Katakuri moves his leg up. I guess by this shot, as soon as I pull it up, I'm just gonna make a couple predictions right now. I assume that this shot means on the leftmost panel that Carrot is going to punch Katakuri in the balls, which is what the Brago DH stream has been wanting to do for however long Katakuri has existed. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. No. You gotta be kidding me. Please tell me I'm still sharing. I am still sharing. Oh my God. We need to do just recap. Carrot, fueled by motivation, fueled by the loss of her dead friend and mentor, puts everything into one attack, remembers the ancient words of Goldie Roger, lunges at Katakuri with all of her might, and then the next panel, nope. That's the funniest thing I've seen all day. That's like Looney Tunes or Tom and Jerry levels of comedic timing. Just, I can't do it. I'll defeat you, Katakuri. Nothing happened. Oh my god, this is the best chapter in all the entire series. 10 out of 10. There you go. There's my official rating. You can stop watching now. Stop shitting. I shouldn't be laughing this hard, but it's so damn funny. Moving on now. Moving on. Come on. Get it together. Katakuri is saying, as long as I'm here, you won't be going anywhere. As soon as I demean this bunny sacrifice. Okay. So Luffy's yelling, Carrot! And starts fighting Katakuri again in his Logia, not Logia state. I know there's a special Paramecia, that's what he's classified as, but looks and acts like a Logia, guys. It baffles me. Okay, so Luffy's yelling, this ship will set sail. I'm its captain. You're goddamn right you are. I don't think I ever heard Luffy call himself the captain of the Straw Hats for a very long time. And Katakuri is just like, it will only, I'm its captain. It will only if you can manage to drive me out. And it was like, Kamado, Red Hawk Gatlin, because you're already doing the Gatlin. Ah, it's an elephant gun. So Luffy uses an elephant gun. It's just caught casually by Katakuri, so oops. And I guess that created a shockwave on the ship, apparently. Oh, and Katakuri got caught. He couldn't cover all the elephant gun in time, so now he's caught. And now Katakuri, single angry vein on his head, is just like, I see. You're right. If you do that, I won't be able to do anything else. This is becoming the funniest scene, because remember, this entire time, Katakuri's like, I'm going to murder each and every one of those Straw Hats. And then as soon as he gets like into a troublesome by Luffy, he's just like, you know, I was going to kill you. I will kill you, but you know what? You did a good job there. I'm impressed. I really am. I'm glad to have you as my enemy, Straw Hat Luffy. It's a shame I have to kill everything and everyone you love. So, next page. Oh, we're getting close to the ending. All right. So, Luffy's just like, understand it. It isn't going to help you do anything about it. Oh, and the ships are firing. They're firing cannonballs that, of course, the cannonballs are alive. If you don't believe me, look at this. Look. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm going to show this just because I think it's a funny moment, but really? Why live in cannonballs? What is the point of giving cannonballs sentient life? Oh my god. What is the point? Why did Big Mom give cannonballs life? Because these living cannonballs, they probably have the saddest lives in existence. Think about it. Where do cannonballs get stored? In like some dark corner, in some dark bin on the ship. They're just stuck there. All these cannonballs that are alive, have thoughts of their own, are just sitting there waiting to be used. Now that I think about it, because Big Mom doesn't have many enemies that will try to challenge her flat out, those cannonballs will likely not be used often. So those cannonballs are just sitting there, sitting in like this dark storage container, just waiting to be used, sitting in eternal darkness. Every day, some guy on the ship is going to open up the storage bin where all these cannonballs are, you know, just to clean them or whatever, or just do some like tidying up the ship. And these cannonballs are going to be looking up, and it's just like, Daddy, are we going to go kill someone today? Am I going to fly? And then this member of the Big Mouth Pirates is like, I'm sorry, Timmy. No, you're not flying today. No one's come to challenge us. You got to stay in the bin. And then the cannonball is just like, okay. Do you think I'll ever be fired? One day, Tim, you will be fired because I believe in you. I believe that you can do this. You can fulfill your life as a cannonball. Now that I think about it, these cannonballs' lives are even worse because, as I said earlier, if they hit something, they explode. So that's one way to go out. They do their job, but they immediately explode. But if the cannonballs miss their target and they go in the water, then these cannonballs that have faces on them, they drown. They just sink right into the ocean floor, never to be heard from again. They drown. This is such a minor detail in the story, like a comedic joke, but it doesn't feel like a joke. These cannonballs have the most pathetic existences I've ever seen. And that's saying something, considering that Standum is a theme in this story. But these cannonballs' lives are pathetic. Oh, I feel so bad for them. So, moving on now. Jinbei's on this ship. Is like, here we go. I still find it hard to believe that a ship can fly, though. Even though I'm a warlord and I probably see many mysteries of the world being revealed, I still somehow can't believe that a ship can somehow fly. So, next panel. Oh! Big Mom has captured the Sunny. Like, she's literally holding on to the back of it. Okay, this is not good. Big Mom's like, wait, where is it? And everyone's like, Big Mom, fuck! And Big Mom's like, waiting. Next page. She didn't say it. So Nami's going, what? Oh, in the distance. That is, oh, I think we're about to find out. Now these 4 panels right here, they're going to signify that Pedro or Perospero is alive. I swear to God, if it's Pedro, I'm going to be a little pissed. Actually, no, a little pissed is the wrong word. I think I will be very pissed. What's the point of making a sacrifice? This would be Pell from Alabasta all over again. What's the point? If that's not Perospero, I'm going to flip my shite. Okay. What do you all think? Let me give you 10 seconds to think about it. Let me play the Jeopardy music, even though I am not allowed to play music on here because, you know, I'll just do it instead. Who do you think is in the explosion? Do you think it's Pedro? Or do you think it's Perospero? I'll just start doing the theme now. Type your answer. I probably missed a verse of that. All right, time's up. Did anyone say if it was Pedro or Perospero? Apparently no one commented. Oh, that's right, because I have a screen delay on here. Easy. One more time. If it's Pedro, I will be very pissed. Oh, Pedro, I might have to quit this story. Boom, boom. All right, time's up. Let's discover the answer now, ladies and gentlemen. Who is it? Who is it? Good thing I'm still sharing the screen. I'm going slowly as pop. It's Sparrow Living. Oh, thank the gods that it's not Pedro. Whoo-wee, that would have been that would have been very stupid if it was Pedro, not Sparrow. Okay, so now that we know that it's Sparrow, I am completely alright that Sparrow is alive. True, for some reason his tongue's not damaged at all while everything else is bleeding and battered, but you know, Sparrow, at the end of the day, is still like a Yonko commander. You can't do much against that. I mean, he's supposed to, I assume he's pretty durable, so taking a point-blank explosion and still getting up, I can believe that for a Yonko commander. I can do that. I can believe that. It's a good thing that wasn't Pedro. I would have been so pissed. I'll put in my review, which may not come today because I have to do a review for One Piece and I have to do a review for My Hero Academia whenever I get to read in that after this. I got 2 review videos I gotta do, but you'll hear from me later on why I'm very pleased that Pedro is actually dead. I'm gonna get so much hate for that because now that I'm glad that Pedro's dead. All right, so Pedro's like, damn, that bloody Pedro. Oh, and Big Mom finished her quote, Kirk. And then Pedro's like, blast, I'm shocked. My candy almost been completely destroyed. And oh, Shiza, he's missing an arm. Or wait, does it? I can't tell. I think he lost an arm. I'm pretty convinced that he lost a body part. Good for you, Pedro. You did something at least to him. So someone's yelling, Nami. I assume that's Luffy, so that's why he uses his name. Nami. Let's see. Luffy is, what's he doing? Oh, he's stretching into a mirror. So I assume Brulee's here too. So he's still holding on to Katakuri one arm and then holding Brulee in the other. And Brulee, I assume it's like, let go of me. And Luffy's just like, Jinbei. And Brook is like, what in the world is? And then it's like, Brook, Chopper, Carrot. Carrot just slowly looks up. And Luffy is just like staring both of these like Yonko commanders down. And people are like, it's Brulee. Good thing, it's Brulee. Luffy's like, I promise I'll be back. I'm leaving the rest to you. Does this mean that Luffy is going to go into the mirror world and just stay behind? I forget. If Brulee is knocked out, does that mean that the passage to the mirror world stays open or is it closed? I don't remember. Okay, I'm game. If everyone else like escapes and Luffy and Sanji are stuck on Whole Cake Island, I'm game for that. Let's go. So, all right, next page. Oh, it's a big 2-parter page. Someone's like, the cannon fire is getting closer to us. Brook is like, we're flying, right? Then take Mr. Shark over here, please. And then Jinbei's like, here we go. Brook and Chopper go in. Coup day. Oh, share. Oh, this is going to be so good. I'm loving this. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Oh, on the right side, just so we're on the literal same page. Here's the panel. They're going to do a coup de first right on Big Mom's face. That sounded so wrong for me to say. No, they fly. Oh, yeah. The Sunny has escaped from Big Mom, literally when she was right about to kill them all. Okay. 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 It happened. The Thousand Sunny has escaped. I'm not sure. Luffy didn't do anything yet, but okay. So it's official now. Since the Thousand Sunny has overpowered Big Mom, we can only make one logical conclusion. The Thousand Sunny is now Yonko level. There is no arguments. If you have a problem with my argument, please take it up with Anime Fan Talk at the YouTube channel at youtube.com/anime_fan_talk. The Thousand Sunny is now Yonko level. So everyone's going, whoa! The ship has flied. The woman, the really like skinny one with the long British hat on. Her name's Amanda. So it's like, Amanda here. The enemy vessel has escaped into the skies. And over the intercom, the skies? That's right, everyone. This is Amanda here. The Straw Hats have gone away. If only there was some legion of commanders or captains that our leader Big Mom had that could have jumped into the action at any time, rather than leaving everything up to, Katakuri and Brule. If only there were more people that could have been called the Yonko Commanders or Yonko Captains or Sweet Commanders. If only we had mobilized a unit like that and just all sworn them at the same time. It's like God himself is making sure they get out of this. All right, so moving on. I was like going, wait, where's Luffy? Shot of the mirror. Luffy went into Mirror World. Okay. He is now officially kind of left behind. So, the mirror portal's still open, so I assume he can just get out when he's done here. Whatever he's doing. So Luffy dragged Katakuri back. I assume he's just going to, drop Katakuri back and then just bolt back to the ship and just smash the mirror so they don't, they can't chase him. All right. So, Luffy has dragged Katakuri away, and that's right. The last chapter, there are all these soldiers that were told to, all right, everyone go back in the Mirror World. Straw Hat's coming. He's probably going to kill you. Now in this chapter, Straw Hat Luffy's here. He's going to kill us all. Panic! Luffy stands down, casually tosses Katakuri onto the ground. Brule's knocked out. I just love how Luffy just threw Katakuri or just put Katakuri down in his Gear 3 attack, and Katakuri is just sitting like this going, I've been inconvenienced. How inconveniencing. So, moving on. All the soldiers are ready. Katakuri's just like, well done. Well done. Why does he say this? Just like earlier, Katakuri suddenly became nice. It's like, I will kill all of you, but I like a good strategy when I see it. I admire you, kid. So Luffy is like, here we can fight. Here we can fight all we please. Are we getting it? Luffy smashed the mirror. He smashed it. It's official. Luffy has smashed the only way back to the Thousand Sunny and is now left behind. That's a pretty cool shot of Luffy, though. It's just like, so everyone's like, oh, the passage back to the ship. Shards of the mirror are falling down. Katakuri stands up. Oh, okay. Let's talk about this moment, because this is the end of the chapter, of course. Here we go. Look at that. Who will escape the wrath of Katakuri? Wait, what am I saying? Who will win? Who's gonna win? A guy that has like a paramecia that acts like a Logia, or a kid with a straw hat? I'm actually pretty hyped for this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really liking this. This whole idea of Luffy and Sanji being left behind to take care of unfinished business, and now Katakuri is gonna be in the fight of his life. I mean, so long as Luffy actually uses like Gear 4 or something that just takes him down. Okay, so stop sharing right there. That was chapter 878 of One Piece. Oh, it was pretty good. I mean, there's been a trend that I had where with every chapter I find something to make fun of or make fun of something in terms of the story element, but I don't think I did that for this chapter. This was just very consistent, very good throughout the entire thing. I enjoyed it. I'll save the rest of my words for the review that I'll put out either tonight or tomorrow. I really like this. But we're not done yet, because if you read the title, we're not even close. We're halfway there. It's time to make a transition away from One Piece, because now we're going right in here. Let's read My Hero Academia, chapter 153. Pulled it right up. Let's start with this cover page. Oh, look at that. Look at this beauty. Look at the unbridled beauty of this cover page. Why am I even doing that? So, this is a pretty cool cover. I really like it. It looks just like a comic book, you know, just like an American comic book. And here we have Mirio holding Eri, like, in his arms. I'm trying to think, because I know this cover. I immediately remember. It's painted homage to something. I think it's a Spider-Man comic when Gwen Stacy died? Or no. This is a Batman cover parody. This is the Death in the Family cover. Let's see if I can just pull it up real quick. Let's see here real quick. Pull it up, Google. I command you. Oh yeah, Batman movie. Oh crap! My entire history is on full display. Batman Death. Oh, it's Death in the Family, but hopefully it's. Nope. Okay. Death. Let's try that again. Batman Death. Death in the Family. Let's try that. Death in the Family. There we go. This is the cover that I wanted. This is, yeah. So we have this. Let's see if I can just get the image up. Yeah, there we go. Much better. So we have this, and then we have this. I'm Batman. And I'm Mirio. We are the defenders of justice. All right. So it was a Batman cover parody. All right. Moving on now. Let's just get right into this. My Hero Academia. Moving on past all the fan art, blah, 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 blah. There we go. All right. So we begin this chapter with another flashback. Oh, yeah, I should probably do what happened last time. Here's what happened last time. Mirio jumped in front of a deep quirk bullet, lost his powers, but still fought against Chisaki, and Chisaki's on his last leg. And but Chisaki still has his quirk, so he's putting Mirio on the edge of the ropes. It's about to kill him. And then here comes Deku. There we go. We're all caught up. So now we have a flashback showing, I assume, what Deku was doing before he charged through. So someone is saying, it's great that this living labyrinth is over with. But as things stand, we've got no clue which way is which. Oh, okay, it's Night Eye. So what voice should I give Night Eye? At the very least, I was able to grasp the location of Eri's room. I wanted to give him like a L or Light voice from Death Note, but I'm not good at those. So police guy's like, Eri Naka, hurry up and change all these messed up passages back to normal. And then Eri Naka's just going, he's about to foam at the mouth. And it's like, hey! And then Eraserhead is just like, it's probably due to the effects of the drug wearing off. The size of the area that he's normally able to enter and control is no more than that of a refrigerator. But if his quirk has been majorly boosted, it's not such an impossibility. Fat Gum's judgment was on the mark. Irinaka can no longer wield that level of power. And the police chief going like this, but lest we forget, that's his face. But lest we forget, Toga and Twice, the League of Villains, is surely still lurking about somewhere. As we speak at this moment, Toga's probably in some dark corner, just slowly peeking up at Deku, just going, oh, yes. And meanwhile, Twice is looking at Toga going, yes. Moving on now. So, Irinaka's like, Toga, Twice! I won't forgive those bastards! Goddamn traitors! Oh, and Night-Eye's like, where are the other League members? Irinaka immediately shouts out, hell if I know, but I'll find them. And when I do, I'll crack their skulls, damn it. Even though I can't really crack skulls with, like, walls or whatever, I can really flatten them. Yeah, I'll flatten their skulls, motherfuckers. So moving on now, Night-Eye is going, in other words, there are only two in the vicinity. Good, at least you don't have Shigaraki to deal with, for now. So, all right, so the police are just, I guess, baffled by the looks of the panel. And it's just like, I don't get the sense that they're going to attack us, but just because they betrayed the 8 precepts doesn't mean we can think of them as allies. The League of Villains are all on the National Most Wanted list. We, the police, cannot afford to simply ignore them. And it's like, Mr. Aizawa! That was a horrible voice I gave Deku. Considering I gave Luffy the voice of Solid Snake, it only makes sense that I give Deku the voice of Liquid Snake. Alright, so let's try it again. Mr. Aizawa. Did you like my sunglasses? Why did I take my glasses off? It's all part of my master plan, brother. I mean teacher. I mean sensei. So now Aizawa's having like, if we find out that the League also stands in the way of our objective, we are pulling out. That's right. They made the promise before the raid happens. Like, if we see the League, we're just going to back out, try another day. So now we have Rocklock. I want to say that's his name. Oh, good. It's confirming the panel. Rocklock. All right. So anyway, Rocklock is saying, what in the hell are you doing standing around and chatting? And Rock's like, Rocklock, ignore him and press on. Just leave the League to the cops. Have you forgotten our top priority? My top priority is being a dick to you this entire arc. Man, I hate all of you. I don't know. I don't have a good reason for hating all of you. I just hate all of you. Seriously, he was a dick throughout this entire arc. So, next page, the police chief, I assume, is like, I suppose that is the best course of action. And Rocklock continues like, either way, someone has to stay behind and keep Irinaka restrained. Thanks to that little girly, I won't be able to jump and prance around anytime soon. Catch my drift? Then get those legs moving already. Ryuku's team and the rest of them up above. The officers who are separated from us down below. Sun Eater, best of the big three, really. I said it. Red Riot, Fat Gum, Lemillion. We've come this far already, haven't we? Just one last push. Think of what everyone went through to buy you time. Think of like the 10 chapters we had that bought us time. This was really kind of a quick arc, wasn't it? Don't you dare waste it. So then we move on, and Deku's like, I'll save her and make it out of here no matter what, Rocklock. And Rocklock is just like, it's not like I was trying to talk smack to them because I wanted to put them down. Bullshit! That is bullshit! That is shit from the mightiest and largest of bulls. I call you out on that. I drink your milkshake. I drink it up, Rocklock. Okay, so now we have his own flashback. Jeez, these 2 chapters have a lot of flashbacks. I've got a wife 4 years younger than me. And the wife was like, he's got all your genes and none of mine. Let's take a moment to recognize the unfounded beauty in this moment. Look at the baby. That baby is just looking up. It's like, this woman is my mama and you're my daddy? I give up. That's just one of the silliest faces I've seen all day. And that includes the wide-eyed minion in the Big Mom crew that was just like, oh, jeez, they broke the passage to the mirror world. So Rocklock continues, and at the end of last year, we finally got the kid we'd always dreamed of having. A kid that constantly questions his very existence as he makes the appropriate face, like, why? So Rocklock's like, at the end of the day, UA doesn't mean squat. A kid's still a kid. So I had my concerns about him. But when you open the lid and see what's inside, what do you know? Every last one of them are fine heroes that put us adults to shame, damn it. Not really. Because, there are a good amount of adults that, I liked as much as the kid heroes, You know who puts the adult to shame? Like, you know what adult is shamed by all this? It should be Rocklock. Because fuck you, Rocklock, you dick. So, Rocklock's like, no matter what, I'm gonna hold you to that, Deku. No, are you listening? His name's Liquid. And don't try to redeem your character. It's too late for me. Alright, and you too, Night Eye. You best... ... Take responsibility. I'm going to do that every time there's like 3 dots followed by words. All right, so someone's saying, and they're gone. And oh, it's twice. Okay. If I could do like a Ryan Reynolds voice, that'd be great. But since I'm not Ryan Reynolds, I failed. At any rate, we got to get out of this area too. What do you want to do now, Toga? Make out. Of course. And Toga's like, I'd love to see Izuku all ragged and scruffy again. But there's something else I want to do just as much. Please listen to me, Twice the Pirate. Seriously, look at this panel. You can't tell me that he doesn't look like a goddamn pirate in that bottom left panel. That's just... No, I love that. I just love that. So, oh, does this mean that Twice will get a third personality called Pirate Twice? Will his name now be Thrice? Because I really want Pirate Twice to be a thing. All right, so Toga's like, I want to make Overhaul scream and cry for his mommy. And then Twice is like, in that case, I'm fresh out of ideas, so lend me an ear. What is it? And then Twice, as the speech bubbles indicate, he's just going, ha, ha, ha. What kind of bubble dialogue is that? Oh my lord. Let's not do that. That was unprofessional. Forgive me. So Toga is just going, nice thinking, Jin. This is the greatest plan I ever had. We'll have the phone ring in the middle of Trevor Tiger's live stream so that we can interrupt him and, ruin this entire mood of the entire stream. It's the perfect plan! All right, so moving on, Toga's like, nice thinking, Jin. I'm sure Tamora will be quite pleased. Why was I going to say Togoro? All right, so if Togoro was in My Hero Academia, that'd be great. All right, so if Izuku and the others happen to run into Overhaul, regardless of the result, the battle between the heroes and the Yakuza will see its conclusion. Let's hope that at the end of the battle, both the heroes and the Yakuza... Let's take a moment to analyze the panels, because I only read the quotes. All right, so Night Eye, Deku, and Eraserhead are running through a hallway. Deku notices the knocked out minion, the minion that was taken out by Mirio, and they see the wall that Deku probably smashed his way through. And yep, there it is. There it is. We'll be battered, bruised, and bleeding. Toga finishes the quote. Deku smashes his way in, stares everyone down. Everyone is looking like, oh shit, it's a kid. And oh, there it is. There's the sight that I've wanted to see. There it is. Behold, the punch that made me happy. So I love it. I like that. I really like that. I don't have much else to say, but I really like that. All right, so Deku lands a good old smash on Chisaki, or overhaul, whatever you want to call him. And he said, flying back, Deku holds his ground, and Eraserhead's like, Night Eye, secure the girl. And Night Eye's just like, that's his panel, it's just him going, okay, then whatever you say, dude. So Night Eye, I think this is Night Eye talking, two of his close aides, and another in a nearby room, and a beat-up Chisaki. This space has been closed off by a distorted-looking wall. And Mirio the champ, made it through all this on his own. And Mirio first responds after being, you know, as Toka says, battered, bruised, and bleeding, with a hole in his hip, or like next to his stomach. It's just going, she's behind me. Oh, so be sure to call 911. The end. All right, so moving on. Night Eye embraces Mirio and Eri. Oh, and Night Eye is trembling. Splendid. You were simply amazing, Mirio. That's a nice moment. I really like that. That's pretty cool. I really like that. That's adorable. All right, so Chisaki's been knocked back, and he's slapping the ground, and he's like, my quirk's been erased. I'm sick of these bastards. Right there, it's like, thanks to Lemillion, they're cornered with nowhere to run. Oh, Deku's going, Togata! Oh, I'm sorry, Liquid. Togata! Brother! Now pick up where he left off and let them have it. Oh, they're gonna charge Chisaki, and Chisaki's like, wake up already, Chrono! And moving on, the Eraserhead notices something. He's like, Deku, and knocks him aside. Oh, hey, what is this panel? Let's take a quick moment to recognize this panel, because this is quite strange. Joy Boy theories. Describe this. Explain this. Explain the left panel. What is that? What even is that? It's just an arrow. Honestly, when I first saw it, it looked like the Z-Saber from Mega Man Zero. Why is the beam coming out of his skull? Why? Okay, whatever. Moving on now. I don't know why there's like a hand sticking out of what was his name? Chrono's head. I figured it out. I just figured it out. Chrono, you know, like time travel and all that. Like, you know how people say like Chrono Trigger the game. And now there's like a literal arrow, like a clock hand bursting out of Chrono's head that hits someone. Let me guess. His quirk is stopping people in time, and that's why Mirio was afraid to confront him last chapter, because, you know, out of everyone, he's like, I gotta make sure that minion behind me doesn't hit me with this quirk. It's a game changer. So Chrono might be able to stop people in time, and it looks like he hit Eraserhead. So oopsie daisy. So Eraserhead's feeling something, unless he's frozen in time, then he can't feel anything. And then Chrono's like, anyone cut by the minute hand will have their moment slowed. Oh, it's slowed. Okay, so it's not stop in time. It's just slows down to whatever he touches. I had intended to skewer the two of you in one fell swoop, but you heroes are just too good. Hats off to you. All right, so now we go to Chisaki's like, it took him quite some time to wake up. Chrono had been incapacitated without a shred of doubt. Until that moment, you didn't even realize. Oh, okay, this is when last chapter, or was it 2 chapters ago, that Chisaki tried to throw in a minion at Mirio. That in that instant, I repaired Chrono's head and healed his damage. Well, that's clever. That's really clever. That's an applause right there. That's clever. I really like that. Take an attack and then turn it into a surprise attack. Or, you know, he took someone, made it look like a desperate move, but really it was a plan in disguise. Okay. That's pretty clever. All right, so Eraserhead's like, I can't stop myself from blinking. This is bad because whenever Eraserhead, you know, begins to blink, his power wears off, and now that moment is slowed down. So his deep-powered quirk can't be turned on anymore for an extended period of time now. Oopsie daisy. All right, so Dekker's like, Chisaki! And she's like, all your efforts are worthless. Also, all your beasts all belong to us. Ha! And Chisaki slams the ground. He's using alchemy here, folks. He's shaping up the entire area. Spikes are flying out of the ground. Hopefully none of them hit Mirio. He already has a hole in his gut. And Deku doesn't look like he was hit. Like, if anything, it looks like he got grazed. Then Night Eye still holding Mirio and Eri close. They weren't affected. Probably because of Night Eye's quirk, you can see the future, so you can dodge some of the spikes. And Chisaki just standing there, like the badass he is. He's like, I cannot. Just doing this. I cannot. Really hard to see now. I cannot. I will not allow my plan to be ruined by these damned heroes. Right, Nemoto? Oh, crap, there's another minion, isn't there? You don't want that either, do you? You would never want me to meet my end here. Nemoto, you have truly done well for me. I'm sure you, of all people, would be happy to die for my sake, wouldn't you? So Chisaki, like, there are veins appearing all over his face. Isn't that what happened when you, like, destroy something or reconstruct something? What the hell is going on here? All right, so for the... What in the unholy helly hell is this? Just pay attention. I'm not even looking at the right. No. All right, so look at the... It looked... He disintegrated the minion, blew both of them up. All right, Chisaki's still speaking. Lemelian, you really were stronger than me. That much was certain. But when all is said and done, it will all be for naught. So says all for one. And Dekker's like, he destroyed both himself and his ally. And fused together with him. Jesus Christ! Look at that! What is that? Who is that? Holy shite! That's why I'm sure. Okay. Now you'll be returning Eri to me. Oh, okay. Oh, subtitle. A grotesque form that has fallen off the path of humanity. Not like even the mask has its own mouth now. Oh my god. That's amazing. Look at that design. Oh man. So 1, 2, 3, 4 arms. Chisaki has performed a fusion and now has 4 arms. Does that mean that now that he has like 4 arms onto him, I assume that now that he has 4 arms, his destruction quirk and his reconstruction quirk now have more range, more mobility. Now instead of 2 chances to destroy and recreate things, now there's 4 arms that can do that. I don't know how Dekker's gonna win. I don't know. And since Chisaki fused with like a minion like Nemoto, does that mean their quirks have fused as well? I got nothing. I got nothing else. This was... Wow, this is really making me think. Okay, so that was chapter 153 of My Hero Academia. Holy balls, that was a trip. Actually, it wasn't much of a trip. Those last 2 pages, they were the trip. Wow. So I guess this means that this chapter really did just exist to tie up all loose ends. You know, everyone's character arc in this storyline, like this one specific arc, is over now. And now all we have left is the final battle. Between Deku, I'm not sure if Eraserhead's still in it, but we still got Night Eye, unless he's just going to be busy protecting Mirio and Eri. So really, it's just Deku versus Chisaki. Unless Eri goes in there and destroys Chisaki's quirk, destroys Chisaki himself, that would be a pretty good ending. I actually feel like that's the ending now that I say that out loud. But oh man, I really like this chapter. I like both of these chapters, both One Piece and My Hero Academia. They're pretty good. I can't complain. They both really delivered this week, and I really like that. So, yeah, that's about it. That's all I got. Yeah, I don't think I need to say anything that needs to be said, but they were both pretty good chapters. I will do reviews on these, you know, instead of me just rambling on. You actually hear a more coherent thought from me. I doubt that I'm going to get both of these reviews done today. I doubt it. Most likely, they will be done sometime tomorrow. If you don't see them tomorrow afternoon, you'll most likely see them tomorrow night. So really, just about 24 to 48 hours, I guess, from now. You'll definitely see it in that time period. Hopefully, it doesn't take me more than a day, because the format I want to do review videos in is easy to do. I just gotta have my plain image, and I just gotta take the footage, just slap it in there, and just talk. Pretty much all I got. You know, that's it. The end. It's the end. What do you say about this, my finished wall? That's right. We're ending this where it began, with my completed wall that's not really complete and ended up being the worst bit I ever did on this channel. Good for you, Wally. I love you. All right, so that's it. That's all I got. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. If you manage to stay through all the way through the end, you are a legend. And I will see you guys when my 2 review videos are done next. And after that, I have a few surprises for everyone. That'll probably, you know, end up being the death of me, because these are subjects that may not go well with everyone. I'm not worried at all about that, so I'll see you guys all in the next stream. Take care, all you beautiful legends. See ya!